welcome back to Raven to Acres. So today is a 1-year review of the JF EWGO 2000 amp jump start with air compressor, kind of the all-in-one setup. And I think they call 6-in-1. The model is a CS02. Their replacement model for this one now has some coloration, at least on Amazon, and a digital gauge instead of the analog gauge. They're still $99 and some change. However, I'm going to make one recommendation. If you do see yourself in the market to purchase something like this, their 3000 amp one, which has a 24,000 milliamp hour internal battery versus this is 22,000 milliamp hours, is the same price for, the same, but for a little bit more juice, same $99. So I would recommend the 3000 amp one, as they claim. So, all right, first question is, would I buy one of these again? Yes. For the price, I think they're worth it. Whenever you buy something that's an all-in-one, right, it's not going to be really great at everything or even one thing. But this will start everything that we own. The largest engine is a 4-liter, six-cylinder V6 inline in my Jeep. And we have a 2-liter diesel Volkswagen, which, if you don't know, diesels have higher compression, so therefore it's probably more equivalent to trying to start one of these 4-liters as far as the amount of cranking amps they need to get going, to turn that starter and turn the motor and get it fired off. They claim, I believe on this one, it can start up to a 6-liter diesel engine. I would argue that if it's maybe barely dead, it cranks, but just not quite fast enough to get started, that possible, right? I haven't, I don't own anything like that to test it with that, but I would say with any, if you own a V8 engine or a diesel larger than a 4-cylinder diesel, I would recommend getting a larger unit or a different brand that maybe has, can back up their claims a little better. The air compressor side, which is the two features I've used, the jump start and air compressor mainly. Obviously it's got some lights and some other stuff, which is nice, having some USB charge ports. So you're on the road and you need to, for some reason you can't charge your cell phone or whatever, camping and whatnot, and you have the ability to charge your phone, which is a nice feature, right? Because why not? It has an internal battery. The air compressor, for example, as I showed there in the beginning, you could take a standard car tire, passenger car tire, and it's maybe at 25 PSI, give or take. It needs to be at 30, 35 PSI. And it's gonna do it because it tells you stop every 10 minutes to let the device cool. It's gonna do it within that 10 minutes. I didn't time it, but it's less than 10 minutes, but it's, so if you have multiple tires or larger tires for trucks that are really low, it might take you a long time to get that tire back up and going. So once again, if that's the use case that you're looking for, I would recommend a larger device. The 3000 amp one, I believe, has a 15-minute cool time. So 15-minute run, then let cool, 15-minute run, let cool. It doesn't tell you, yes it does. It tells you let it cool for 5 minutes. So I also, something I would look at is if you are doing, backcountry, overlanding, that type of thing, this is probably not the device for you. I would recommend a standalone jump pack and a standalone 12-volt air compressor. I've had the same one I bought from 4Wheel Drive Parts, I think 2007 timeframe, and it still works. It's service tires up to when I had a bigger truck, 35-inch or 315, I think is the equivalent in the metric. Tires, no problem, and it does it fairly quickly. So, all right. So, anything else I have to note on that? Nothing really. The carrying case is not the greatest, but if you're not, I broke the little pull thing on the zipper, so I got a little thing on here. I've got a tire plug kit in there, so I highly recommend You know, if you buy one of these, buy a Tiger. Wow, man, Jake, you got to learn how to talk today. So, tire plug kit, put it in the bag with your kit, and then put this in any passenger vehicle you own, smaller vehicles, perfect tool to have in an emergency. One other tip, I always recommend carrying a set of jumper cables also, because if you end up with a fully dead battery, you might have some issues. For example, my sister-in-law was here. Her Volkswagen diesel was a 1.9 liter, so 0.1 smaller than the 2 liter that I own. And it was dead. I mean, like, you turned on the key and didn't get the ding or anything. This would not start it. So that's where those jumper cables come in handy. Hook them up, get it started, move about your day, and have a great day. So anyways, if you found what we do here interesting, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button. Check out our website, theravenwoodacres.com, and our other social media links, which will be linked down below. Have a great day.